All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Wadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the hopeful elect that's fighting the good fight of faith and truth and sincerity and wholeheartedly. Shalom unto the Akwath, which is the women believers. Shalom unto you. It say, unto the pure all things are pure, but unto them that are defiled and unbelieving is nothing pure, but even their mind and conscience is defiled. They profess that they know the Most High, but in works they deny him, being abominable, disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate. I love this scripture because most people who come up and try to debate the word or always have a discrepancy in the word because they lack understanding. These are you. You profess to know God, but you don't really know him. You profess with your mouth, but your works don't follow. And you're really an unbeliever because you like to believe when things go your way. But then when things don't go your way, what do you say? Oh, man wrote that. Or they'll tell you, oh, you misinterpreting that. But then they never have a scripture to back up their claim. So they'll bring two scriptures, if they have any, and then the man of the Lord will counteract it with 10 scriptures. And they call it Hebrew hopscotch. Even though the word said line upon line, here a little, there a little, precept upon precept, precept upon precept. So, what inspired this video, and this video is going to be very, very quick. What inspired this video, I was sitting here meditating on, just all the differences in the doctrine. There's so many doctrines out there. See, you have the doctrine, and then you got the others. See, the Lord said this. It said, with him is strength and wisdom, and the deceived and the deceiver are his. So the Lord created both. You got false prophets out there. The Lord created him. You got to understand that a lot of people is going to die because they didn't love the truth. Matter of fact, I'm going to get that, but I'm going to get this first. So I said that the Lord, he created a false prophet too. So while you got people out here who not teaching the mark of the beast what it really is, they telling you that it's sin. But if that's the case, we all got it. And then they don't get specific of what sin it is. It's just sin. Or it's an abomination, But it's very specific. It's tied to buying and selling. So you need a device for that. They already conditioning people. Most people, when I go to the store, I see they put their phone up to the little machine reader, little cash register reader, whatever the shit is called, or they putting their Apple Watch up there. It look like they got the damn mark of the beast. There's nothing wrong with using those things. I'm just saying the people are already conditioning. Before that, you had the credit card. The same technology that's in the credit card is going to be inside you. And then they're talking about it. It's on mainstream news. Dr. Phil even had an episode on it. So if you are a false prophet, the Lord said this, and if a prophet be deceived when he have spoken a thing, I will have deceived that prophet. I will stretch out my hand upon him, and I will destroy him from the midst of my people. So guess what? Destruction is coming upon you false prophets because you took it back. It said, but he that is a hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep. So, because the way that you do this is that you're telling the people lies, and you making them two child fold to hell? Twofold child to hell? It's something. I'm about to find it. I know it's in Matthew 23. I'm gonna find that. But yeah, there we go. Yeah, it said, Woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you compass sea and land to make one proselyte, which is a new believer. And when he is made, ye make him twofold more child of hell than yourselves. All right. So you make him twofold more childish. So you basically, the man he already don't know what the hell is going on. All right. Now you bring him into, man, that's a cult right there. You know, they like to say that we are in a cult. That's a cult right there. All right. And even though cult just mean worship, but I'm talking about the cult that the world made up, you know, with the negative connotation on it, you know. So that's a cult right there. Because when you really look at it, it's like, what the hell is you talking about? What the hell is you doing? You're not like, we stand up for righteousness to the best of our ability. All you doing is just being basically, like, I can't even put the words together right now, and I'm upset about that. But I just wish I could just articulate my thoughts right now, but I can't. So let's go back to the scriptures. That's one of the flaws that I have and I hate. But we are imperfect creatures. But anyway, it say, but he that is a hireling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, seeth the wolf coming and leaveth the sheep and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them and scattered the sheep. All right. The wolf is the wicked. All right. What's going to happen is that in these times that we are heading into, the wicked is going to have its way with those who don't know the Lord, because you're wide open. That's why the Lord said, he said, woe unto them that have a covering, but not by my spirit. All right. Woe to them that covering with a covering, but not by my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. So the wolf love to see you in sin. He's about to bring more sin, you know, to you. And you're going to take it. You're going to eat it up. That's Isaiah 30:1. I quoted. And are people going to take it and eat it up? Number one, they wasn't warned. And then the people who speak against the truth have a bigger following. Why? What is the real reason of that? Because the Lord don't want you. The scripture says in Romans 11:7 that the election obtained it, the truth, and the rest were blinded. So the hireling fleeth because he is a hireling. A hireling is a person who is paid to do what he do. All right. He's hired for a job. He took the bag. Esau said, do this, do that, and I pay you pretty good, which is so stupid. He going to turn on you at the end. The scripture said, never trust thy enemy. Y'all going to find out the hard way. And careth not for the sheep. All right. So, what's that? Let's say this going to be. It said, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they may be saved. Because another thing too, one thing about the deceivableness of unrighteousness, it feels good to the flesh. That's our first nature, you know. That's why it's a very hard walk, as the Lord called it, the straight gate. It's a very hard walk to try to be disciplined in these chains of darkness. So the deceivableness of unrighteousness, it feels good to the flesh. And then when you got somebody who's talking in a worldly way and trying to unite the word with the world to make it world friendly. Oh yeah, okay, I can get down with this. Oh yeah, I can wear a fitted hat to the back and preach. I can still be a rapper in the truth. Oh, I can look all lined up and groomed. I could have hair going down my back. I could have some dreads. I could have cornrows. All right. So, with all deceivableness and unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusions that they should believe a lie. So the Lord is the one going back to the deceive, and the deceivers are his. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is the one who put the strong delusion on you. There's a lot of delusional people out here. It's a lot of, even the people who don't know anything about the truth, but they in Christianity, right? The Lord put a strong delusion on you for you to believe in that nonsense. Every time I talk, I never seen a Christian converted except for the brothers who's in the truth now. And for as many Christians as I came across, that's how I know that the Lord loved us. And I'm talking about me right now because I was a bona fide Christian. I'm pretty sure most of us was. Most people that I talk to that's in the truth, they started off in the church. That's how you know that we are loved, man. Because when you talk to these Christians, man, they fucking gone. And it said that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Going back to, they want to add sin to sin. Matter of fact, let me just get it. It said, woe unto the rebellious children that saith Yahweh, that take of counsel, but not of me, and that covering with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. Because that's what it's all about. When you go into the ways of these false prophets, Christianity, the wicked, the self-proclaimed white people since 1681, those people, the one who ruled this world, when you go into their ways, it's easier to go down that path, which is called the broad, which leadeth unto death. All right. So, most people want to do what they want to do. People don't like to get told constructive criticism. People have been indoctrinated. People are just gone. As the Lord said, gross darkness. So it said, arise, shine, for your light is come, and the glory of Yahweh is risen upon you. For behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. So it's a difference between the darkness that cover the earth and the gross darkness to people. See, the earth is dark everywhere you go. The truth is barren. All right. The only place where the truth is out of the men of the Lord. Is we a big community though? Not compared to the masses of the people in the world. Scripture said we was going to be a small sanctuary wherever we were scattered. Ezekiel 11:16. Gross darkness, which means it's a thick darkness, which means that ain't no light piercing through that. You're seared with a hot iron. As it say in 1 Timothy 4:2. Is it 1 Timothy 4:2? Let me see. Yep, speaking lies and hypocrisies, having their conscience seared with a hot iron. So, as a person who been burnt by iron as a child, I still got that damn mark. So guess what? When you're seared with a hot iron, it's no escape. That's just who you are. The Lord said, "Can He consider the works of the Most High? Can you make that straight which I have made crooked?" That's Ecclesiastes 7:13. So it says, behold, already read that. So it said, but Yahweh shall arise upon you, and his glory shall be seen upon you. So the truth is out there. The Lord haven't had this word hidden in a dark place, in a secret place. We on the highways and byways. We all over the internet. You got so many fucking Hebrew Israelite camps out there. All right. So, hey, you better find out what's the truth. And you better cleave on to it. And if you confused, stop watching different groups. Pray to the Lord to guide your steps, man. But like I said, it's wanted this to be a quick video. Hopefully it was edifying. But woe unto you false prophets. And guess what? The Lord, he's going to destroy you. This is not a small thing. Shalom.